Okay. We are now live. Hello, everyone. We got some fun today. We got a fun stream. You know, all right, for those watching the VODs, we have special hands-on footage of an early access version of 2XKO on hand that even you can get on and play right now, believe it or not. You just have to know where to look. You have to go to the bowels of the internet in order to find this early access gameplay. However, me and Jazz today, we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get our hands on this juicy new 2XKO gameplay. I hope you guys are excited, because I am quite excited to play this 2XKO gameplay with you guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right. And yeah, with that, let's get into it. Now, they did change the UI for 2XKO. I thought it was a little weird. They added a bunch of stuff in this version of the game. I'm not too sure what all of this stuff is. I like this little guy. He looked pretty cute. I figured I'd grab him. It looks like all our experience like kind of transferred over. I didn't think I played the game that much to be level 434, but you know, for what it's worth, I guess I was a little bit more of a grinder than I thought. Jazz didn't grind the game as much as me. He didn't grind 2XKO. You know, he's not really a tag fighter player, and you know, I get it. I'm not too big on tag fighters either. But yeah, we're probably just gonna go in. We're gonna rock our Darius Braum like we did in the 2XKO like Alpha Lab test, and we're gonna see how it goes. In the meantime, while we find a match, I'm kind of sad they did away with the lobby system. I'm not too sure what's up with that. I guess having matchmaking like this kind of simplifies things a little bit, but honestly, you know, I'm surprised I haven't found a match already. Now, granted, you know, it's pretty underground, right? The full the beta pre-release Alpha Lab 2, right? And like I said, in order to be able to play this game, you have to go to the darkest recesses of the internet. You think 10 characters is enough for the launch? Do you want a real answer, or do you want a haha joke answer? The real answer is I do think 10 is limiting, but I do think it'd probably be better for the game to come out sooner rather than later. And then I think Riot as a whole is like pretty on top of adding characters consistently, especially if they go the Marvel Rivals approach. I do think that one character a month would be pretty reasonable. Now, granted, it's a fighting game. Characters, you know, they're a little bit harder to make than like a Marvel Rivals character. I would imagine, at least, right? But you know, as long as they can at least streamline the amount of like characters that get put into the game like relatively fast, I think it'll be fine. But I'm sure 10 characters scares a lot of people. That's like really the controversy right now. But the for real on God answer is like, I think they added a lot of characters. They definitely got more than 10. Yeah, like I'm looking over this roster right now, and I don't know who any of these guys are. I'd say we have much more than 10. As you can see. Who's this guy? Ali Star? I think I may have seen Annie in a promotional video or something like that. Honestly, I'm a little overwhelmed going into this game. But like I said, we're just going to rock our same combo that we did in the Alpha Lab 2. We're going to be rocking Darius Braum. Now, I don't really know what's up with all these other lanes. I know I'm gonna be playing my 2v2 game with Jazz, you know, the Darius Braum combo that we were, right? Like I'm on the cope. If they think the game is ready, it feels good, and it feels done, I'd rather launch the game and have it already start making money. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I played the game and it felt like it definitely needed a few little quality of life changes, but I do think that it was basically ready. Oh shit, Garen looks crazy. We need to be playing Garen. Aw, man, I don't know who to ban. You know what? Yasuo was pretty cringe in the Alpha Lab, so surely I'll ban him and it'll be fine. Oh no! Darius got banned? Why can I get my character banned? That's so whack. That's so whack. Oh my god. Who am I gonna play now? Who else was in the Alpha Lab? Echo, of course. I got my Echo could go crazy. I probably should have waited. Until Pulsefire Echo. That's a, you know, I heard about the Sandstorm. Man, they got a lot of skins in this game. Yeah, I seen this skin in the little teasers, but I'm a little surprised that I'm a little surprised it's not ready yet. Or look, you know, it says locked, so I'm assuming it's not ready. But at least they gave me Pulsefire Echo for free for playing in the Alpha Lab beforehand. So that's nice. I think the bare minimum was 11 or 10 and a half or 10 and a quarter. Though I'm afraid they're taking too long to add more. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take them to add more. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think the characters that we have so far look really good, and I do think there was like enough variety with only like, how many was in the first like pre-alpha or whatever, or not pre-alpha, Alpha Lab. How many? It was like Darius, Yasuo, Alawi, Echo, and who am I forgetting? Oh, Ari. Yeah, that's 5. I feel like there's another one I'm forgetting, though. Who am I forgetting? Did I already count Braum? It might have just been 6. I do think only going up to 10 will definitely make it feel really stale, but we just have to see what their production cycle is looking like before we get too worried. Because let's be honest, you get more interested in big numbers, you know? So, like, imagine if they had 30 characters. Yes, I agree. I agree. Now, I do think it's good for the long-term health of the game to make sure that the game itself is as good as possible for launching, right? Have it be as stable as possible. Oh, Grillmaster Braum, that's a new one. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this 5v5 format. You know, I still think that I'm just going to play 2v2 with Braum. You know, Braum Echo was, you know, it was certainly a team comp of all time. I'm not really sure who all the rest here is. Pyke and Master Yi, I mean, you know, look, I got on the bandwagon a little late. I'll say it. People may have found out about this 2xKO pre-alpha beta super secret lab before me, right? It like I said, you have to go to the deepest, darkest recesses of the internet to find this build of the game, right? And I think that the launch is gonna be bad, and like, it's gonna be bad in this year, like in general, Virtua Fighter and GTA 6. Yeah, that is true. That is true. There is quite a lot of competition right now. But at the same time, I don't know how much the Virtua Fighter crowd and the 2xKO crowd are overlapping. I'm sure people will be playing GTA 6, and you know, some of the people who'd be playing 2xKO would be playing GTA 6. But at the same time, I think the tag fighter crowd is a very passionate niche community that I think... okay. If there was any competition, it would be something like Dragon Ball FighterZ, or if they were to release a new Marvel vs. Capcom, right? I don't really think they're competing too heavily. But that's not to say that, like... That's not to say that competition won't affect the numbers, of course. I mean, I think that Marvel Rivals did play a part in Multiverses not getting as high numbers just because they were competing in the free-to-play market, and both of them had, like, a very large casual appeal, right? Even though they're completely different games. But is Riot happy enough with niche number? That's the real thing. That's true. That's something I haven't... That's something to consider. Pengu Garen. Yeah, Garen looks cool. I should have picked Garen, honestly. Cat in the Box. Shaco. Alright. Let's see how this goes. You know, I'm glad the Marvel Rivals names like transfer over. We got Degrading Kink. She took everything. Just egg. Just egg. Pretty good. Yeah, I remember Echo had this move. Now I feel like that was his ult, so I wonder how they reworked the rest of his kit. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't ban Jazz's character. You know, Jazz is definitely the type of guy who will kind of just learn one character. If his character got banned, it would have been over. I'll see if there's a mode that we can play where there's no character bans, because honestly, character bans in fighting games, that's kind of whack, bro. I just want to pick my main. Oh, no one bans Braum. Relax. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine if people started banning Braum? Quick play has no bans. Does it now? Oh, what? What? What is this? Oh, we're dancing. Oh, what the hell? Okay, okay. Okay. Now. Oh shit, we're up against the Master Yi Pike could go crazy. I've heard things about Master Yi and Pike. I'm a little familiar with their source material, I should say. Ooh, I'm busted. Wow, really? Yeah, it very interesting gameplay decision. Very interesting gameplay decision to have like the fighting game like walls, the corner, be represented by towers instead. Very interesting. Nice. I tried to sidestep it. Alright, at least Jazz got the kill. Alright, hey, 1 for 1. You know, I think that's fine. I'm sure Jazz can 1v1. He's always been quite good at carrying the team in 2x KO. Oh, looks like we're getting some assistance. This just turned into a 2v1. That's a cool fuse. Now, I didn't play too much Echo in 2x KO. I'll admit. Darius was definitely my baby, so you know he's yeah. Echo seemed fun. He seemed like a. All right, I think this Master Yi fellow doesn't quite know what he's doing. He hasn't played a fighting game in his before, you know. Oh, we're getting it. Nice. Yeah, my footsies were kind of impeccable there. You know, I think I had some good corner conversions in that instance. I'd say, you know, my corner pressure. I'm quite good when we're playing around the walls. When my back's against the wall. Yeah, dude, Darius, he was definitely my fella in all of the Alpha Lab. I'm curious to play him in this build of the Alpha Lab, you know. I'm more of a heavyweight big hit guy, but Echo is really fun. Yeah, me too. I definitely see the appeal, right? I see the rushdown appeal of like just running in and just hitting your opponent with like the 4-way mix and like, all right, good luck blocking this, hold that, right? But I am also I just really need to guess right like once on your like defense and open you up, and then you get cooked and get like take 1,000,000 damage, right? That's always been my archetype of like character. In Street Fighter 6, I play Marissa. In Smash Ultimate, I play DK. And just all these characters that like realistically they might struggle in neutral, but then like when they get in, they get their thing. The minions say, "Oh no, I got wrecked." In 6, I play Geef. Yeah, that's a I always told myself I couldn't play Geef because like he's just one of those characters that I feel like I would. He's just one of those characters that I feel like I would absolutely despise like neutral against. Like Marissa, I at least like have options to where like, oh, if I know that they're gonna throw a fireball, I can do a thing and get in and like blow them up for it, right? It's like it's go time. And like you can do that with Geef like Lariat, right? But like most of the time it's like a war of attrition trying to like get in on someone, right? And like I'm okay with that to an extent, but when it gets to the point where like 99% of the game is me like fighting for my life to try to like, you know. I think it was maybe like launch Geef that I had a problem with because I was like, dude, I hate that like 90% of the time I feel like I'm hating life. All right, we just unlocked our level 3, I think. Oh. We got Pinku Garen trying to pull up. Of course. His medium kick and medium punch are amazing. Okay, yeah. I might have just had a poor perception of him just because like I like the big hit like what's the word I'm looking for? I've always liked the big hit like super hard punishing characters, gorilla masher characters basically. But usually I stay away from the big body grapplers just because, like, dude, I feel like I can't handle hating my life for 90% of the match. Even if I do get that one, like, oh yeah, get owned. But I have to, I don't know. I like being able to have, like, a button that I, like, okay, I call you out with this button, and it's just, you're just cooked. Alright, Jazz is probably hating me because, you know, this is first time Echo in the pre-alpha lab, so Jazz is kind of carrying me right now. I won't lie. Now, I don't know what this mini objective's about. I guess it's kind of like this mini objective of killing these little dudes. I'm guessing it's like Eunice, where... I'm guessing it's like Eunice, like their that 1 meter. The reverse. Ooh, I might be cooked here. Ooh, yeah, I'm so cooked here, actually. Give him a chance, though it's a one-way road. You'll get addicted to the SPD. I played him in Modern, just like for shits and giggles one time, and I did really like what I was doing. I will have to... What the hell? Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely give Geef Another shot though. I think at the very beginning I was worried just because like, you know, I knew he was like bottom 1 in a lot of most of season 1, and I was like, dude, I would hate to play a character that would, you know, it would suck playing 90% of the time, and then it's not even rewarding whenever I do get good with him, right? But now it's kind of the opposite. I put all my time in Marissa, and now everyone thinks she's bottom 1. My most recent grind has been Bison. Yeah, Bison. But I think I will probably pick up. I think I probably will pick up Geef after I get Bison to Master. My Marissa's in Master. I think my DJ's not in Master. I played a lot of characters in 6. I went soul searching for a while. Marissa's the one that clicks the most so far, but Bison's not too far off. I had a Luke phase. I had a Guile phase. I had a Blanca phase. That was really fun. I had a Terry phase when he came out. This 2XKO game looks really interesting. Yeah. They made a lot of changes. I'm very surprised. It feels like a very different game. I can see why they've been like all hush hush about it, right? Oh my god, I couldn't use my level 3 that whole time. That's insane. Now that Multiverse is dead, what will be your no focus, or will you just stay with the streams? I want to shift to more generic fighting game content. The next big video I'm putting out is gonna be talking about stages in fighting games and how their designs influence the way that you play them, and like the implications that come with introducing like complexity through, you know, platform fighters and stuff like that, or, you know, platform fighters adding platforms and whatnot. So I want to shift to like more generic, like kind of all-encompassing fighting game content, where I talk about more like the idea of fighting game, like more like a core gaming type beat. You know what I mean? Because my mission with my channel is I want to introduce it. I shouldn't say that it's always been that, because at first, you know, like I said in the Multiverses video that I made, the big goal was like, hey, I want to get as many eyes on Multiverses as possible, right? And a lot of my content, you know, you could very clearly see that. Yeah, a lot of my content, you could very clearly see that, like, I made a lot of Multiverses videos and Multiverses-centric videos. But I think I definitely want to pivot towards just talking about all the things I think are cool in fighting game design. And talk about the things that haven't really been talked about nearly as much in the format. Sorry, Karthus. I mean, whoever that guy is. Ghostman. I need to come up with names for all these characters. Good to hear your stuff is good. I would honestly watch whatever you post. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that a lot of people will stay around after the Multiverses stuff, because I have noticed that, like, especially whenever I was making like Multiverses content, I did notice that there was like a very large shift in my viewership whenever I would make a Multiverses thing. Like, a lot of people, they were very close-minded about playing other fighting games, and because of that, I've made my goal. Ah, damn. I didn't think I was in the threshold. Or, yeah, whatever that guy's ult does. But, dang. What is it? Alright. Okay. But yeah, now I think the goal for my channel is I want to try to bridge the gap between platform fighter players and basically the rest of the fighting game community. To a lesser extent, I want fighting game players in general to just branch out and feel more comfortable trying other things, even if they don't play it full time. Because right now, I don't want to call it a problem because, you know, people do what they want to do, and, you know, that's just the way it is. But, you know, I do think that people are a little closed-minded about trying new fighting games or, like, you know, like dipping their toes in like a new, like, format, right? Like, fighting game players almost never go back and play, like, platform fighters, right? I know platform fighters who will go back and play, traditional fighters, but even then, like, most of the time, platform fighter players will not go play traditional fighting games, right? That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Holy moly, dude. That guy is out. He might have just won around all the way back, unfortunately. Yeah, I like this wall break mechanic, you know, where whenever you like beat someone so hard, they you know, the wall breaks and their side gets a little bit more open. That's like kind of interesting, you know? It's like similar to Guilty Gear in a way that, like, whenever you wall break someone, they get a little bit more like breathing room to try to make a comeback. It's interesting. It's very interesting. New fighting games are expensive, and then you buy a controller, and if you want a hitbox or a fight stick, you better have a bunch of money around, especially in poorer countries. Yeah. That's why stories like, you know, the Saudi Arabia Tekken scene popping off as much as it has like been really inspiring to a lot of people. The fact that, like, you know, people overcome a lot of challenges to enjoy fighting games. So I'm not gonna disagree. Playing a fighting game, like, fighting games definitely have a large investment required, especially if you want to buy the DLC. And I will say that some things aren't as mandatory as people think. Like, for example, I don't think you need a fancy controller or a fight stick or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I can't sit here and lie and say, like, oh, fighting games aren't expensive. What are you talking about? Look at 2XK multiverses, they're free to play. Like, that's not like an industry standard, and arguably multiverses failed because of it. But I do think a large part of why, like, people don't pick up fighting games is just because they, you know, I don't want to call it an ego thing, because it's not.
YouTube Music Premium. It has a toggle.
Hold on.
Try 1 month free.
All right. And so if you choose one of the other big four fighting games, you're kind of on their team, you know, you fight for it and try to show the other franchises, so you make your investment seem like it has more value. That is true. People do that. But at the same time, I don't know, there's so much similar about all the fighting games that it's, like, really hard to not enjoy them all, at least from my perspective. Like, you can have a favorite, of course, because that's just going to be the nature of things. You're probably going to have one you put most of your time into. especially with how fighting games are. Like, bro, I have 100% like I probably spent like over 100 times more hours in like fighting games as a whole over like single player games as a whole. I do think that even though it is expensive, you get so much return on like investment and like just amount of time that you're able to like play the fighting game that it's like, you know, it is a great thing about fighting games, the replayability and the improvement. And people have said it before, but fighting games really are the closest thing that you can get to. Fighting games really are the closest thing you can get to, like being a real life anime character, right? Because you have your own storylines, you have your own like. You have your own storylines, your own little growth arcs, your training arcs, your struggles, right? Dang. All right, yeah, I kind of threw there. I won't lie. I mean, it depends on if you're up for the grind. That's too. It not only does it like. I should clarify that not only do fighting games like give you a lot of like gameplay hours, they're also demanding of a lot of gameplay hours if you want to compete at the highest level. But at the same time, I think people are too concerned with like, I guess, being the best in said game, right? Like I could probably invest like 3 hours into like a new fighting game and still enjoy it about as like, I wouldn't say about as much, but I could spend 3 hours in a fighting game and get the general gist and be able to like enjoy the game, right? I think people try to act like, oh, because I'm not like cracked at this game or trying to like get like super competitive at this game, like it's not enjoyable, which is just not the case at all. Guys, I'll be real. I don't play Echo. Even in this beta build, I don't play Echo. So this is definitely an experience of all time, and it looks like our middle gamer is or middle gamer tower, middle corner is being taken. You can say the same thing about any competitive game for the most part. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true as well. Like, you don't have to be like #1 for Marvel Rivals, right? It's I'm sure it's nice, and there's definitely a different level of enjoyment you get from being good at a game. But you can just boot up and have a good time, especially if you already know like fighting game fundamentals, right? Holy moly. Okay. I'm good. Our Blade Ninja is doing well. Though other competitive games in general have teams for you to blame. That is true. There's definitely a level of ego there, right? Whenever it comes to like why it's easier to grind like team-based games like Marvel Rivals, or I guess this new version of 2XKO. This pre-alpha version, pre-beta alpha 2 3.0. If you lose in a fighting game and you aren't up to learn with your loss, you just aren't gonna have fun. Yeah, but I think people put too much emphasis on like winning, like the win. I should say they put too much emphasis on the win screen. Obviously, it sucks to lose, right? But you can make other goals, right? Like improvement-based goals that are fun to hit. Like even something as simple as like, oh, I'm gonna try to hit this guy with an anti-air like 3 times. You fucking hit that guy out of the air, you'd be like, yeah, what about that, motherfucker? You might lose in the end, but like you got your goal, right? You improved, and you know that if you knew that was something you needed to improve on. You have no idea how many times I've seen like fighting game players pop off fighting like a top player that they have no chance of winning against, but like they'll hit something cool and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, get fucked, bro." You know, that's just a normal. I would say that's like a normal thing. You can have fun without seeing the win screen. You just have to kind of like, I guess, change your perspective on winning, but I can understand how that probably doesn't come naturally to people. There was another... I think it's a lot easier to have fun in shooters since it feels arcadey because they're very drop in and drop out. You can't really drop out mid-match if you're getting destroyed, but at the same time, matches don't last nearly as long. Like if you're in a Marvel Rivals match, depending on the format, you could be stuck in that motherfucker for like 20 minutes. You get stuck in a fighting game, you start getting your ass kicked in a fighting game, it's probably gonna take like a minute. Especially if you're playing one like a modern one like Street Fighter 6 or Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, people do take it personally. Like I said, I do think there is an ego thing there, you know. But I think especially if you're already in the fighting game space, which my goal as a content creator is to introduce people in a fighting game space to other like fighting games that they could potentially enjoy, because there's a lot of potential fun to be had because it's a lot more similar than people would think. Like a lot of the same reasons people love Street Fighter, I'm sure they could boot up Smash and have a lot of the same enjoyment things. But it, you know, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not different, but you know, it's interesting. But in quick play and Marvel Rivals, you can literally just quit out and re-queue. Yeah, I guess that is true. There's no like literally instant leave match button. Granted, I do think you get punished for that, and I do think you could lose your account for that. In a very similar way how you... Oh, holy shit. Okay. Oh. You know, I'm kind of surprised they lowered the time to kill in 2x KO so much. Yeah, I got it with the level 3. You know, for as much as I felt like the scoreboard told me I did good, I felt like I played horrendously that game. I'll be real. There's no penalty for just leaving a match in COD or Overwatch. That's interesting. I had no clue. I mean, I guess that's why Overwatch is dead, right? I can't say the same thing about COD though. No, I kind of sucked it up that game. I won't lie. Here. Let's go out. I don't want my Darius to get banned. Let's just be real, guys. Ignore that. Yeah, ignore this. I don't know who these characters are. They kind of just they put me on the random button. Kind of cringe at them, honestly. Yeah, I don't know who this is. Just ignore all this. Ignore all this. I mean, it felt bad for me to try to learn 2x KO, missing once and getting juggled to death for 42nd by RA Echo Crackhead. Yes, yes, and that's why I do think that like skill-based matchmaking is important. And I do think there will be a level where you get to a point where people are just gonna be juggling you like that, and that's gonna suck, right? Like that's. Oh, whoops, my bad. I'm the point character, guys. Let's be real. Oh my god, I have to... The only priority position is jungle? Man. I mean, grass? Jazz, you gotta pick a priority position, which I think the only one is jungle. I wonder who that DLC character Jazz is playing is. Now I heard some rumors about the Darius changes in this game. I heard that if he like kills someone with his level 3, he gets it again. That sounds pretty snowbally. It sounds like Darius is gonna be quite strong in this patch, just for that gimmick alone. Though I get my error there. It feels so much better to learn a fighting game with some friends. Yes, yes. There's no experience better. Well, I shouldn't say that, but you know, it's a grand experience playing fighting games with friends. It truly is a grand experience to play fighting game with friends. Me and Jazz have been learning that new Bleach fighting game. You know, it's definitely more of an arena fighter, so it's like still a little hard to like take it super seriously. But I will say, in comparison to all the other arena fighters, I do feel like there's a little bit more brain power that you use actively. It just feels like a very, very, very simple fighting game with kind of awkward controls when you start getting into it. I feel like Darius is def gonna be nerfed for the Alpha Lab 2? I don't know, man. After I played a lot of like at the very end of Alpha Lab 1, I started to realize that the characters, like, a lot of his stuff was just kind of like really easily beaten out by a lot of the universal mechanics. And I do think the fact that you're gonna be able to get more off of like punishing the invincible backdash with the low is going to help Darius, but at the same time, there's so many instances where like, oh, he does his pull. Oh, well, if they like time parry, it kind of beats everything. Like, okay. What about whenever I go for my my bleed slash? Oh, they blocked it? Okay, well, if they block it, they can just react on block and just automatically like parry the second hit. So I never can apply the bleed on block. I can only do it on hit. I hope everyone gets nerfed, to be honest. Everyone managed to be mad cringe. Yeah. Yeah, Braum was definitely on the weaker side of the cast. Yeah, Alawi probably won't get nerfed either. I think certain interactions will get nerfed. Like, I do think Darius, Alawi specifically, like the bleed damage on the Alawi tentacles, like chip damage, is probably getting nerfed pretty substantially. So by proxy, if Alawi does get a nerf, it's probably specifically to chip damage. So, because like Alawi Darius, that went crazy. All right, we finally got my main. I really like this new skin they got for him. He's balling. I'm glad I got it for free with this secret build download. Yeah, ignore that. All right. We just turned it into a 5v5, don't worry. I'm gonna try to get good at Alawi. She was fun as hell. My nut brain couldn't get her sauce going. Yeah, I enjoyed Alawi. I tried to primarily just play with Jazz in his Grom. But whenever Jazz wasn't available, I played Alawi. You know, I think I'm tired of zoners in fighting games, guys. Can we just, like, get rid of them? What's up with that? All right. We got her, her universal backdash. I heard it goes on cooldown now. Her invincible backdash. It was like, it was quite strong in the Alpha Lab too, so I get it, you know. Or in Alpha Lab 1 rather. Alright, nice. I had to use my invincible backdash there, but it's all good. Oh yeah, these like little guys, they're kind of like the little side objective you can do in units, right? You get a little stronger if you play to the side objective and kill these little guys. Right? Yeah, she used dynamic save. That's what it was. That's what it was. Oh, I missed. Oh my god. I dropped my combo, guys. It's alright. I think all of his stuff's on cooldown. Did they have full? No, they didn't have cooldowns in 2x KO. Shit. New edition. New edition. Aren't those for the roguelike mode? You kill them and get stronger items? Yeah. I think that's what we're testing out right now. I think this is the queue. Man, this zoner matchup. It's a little obnoxious, I won't lie. Oh no. Alright, it's fine. So defensive, these zoner players. Always gotta come in for the assist. Ooh, Jazz was ambitious there. Man, if only I had my level 3. We still got to build bar for it. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, the assist there to break your combo. True. I was a little, like, worried whenever they talked about, you know, adding assists in hit stun, but whatever. I guess it is like a 2v2 game, right? So, in theory, the assist should be able to come out whenever. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the roguelike store. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what any of these do. And hey, it says recommended, so I think we're just gonna run these. I could have maybe sold something to get one of those sweet blades, as Jack Black would say. All right, it looks like Jazz is on top of keeping the the mini objective. The roguelike mobs in place. Good on him. Good on him. He's really on top of it. Oh yeah. That's all his experience from the 2XKO beta right there. It's a little flair you get for being so skilled in the first alpha lab. All right, now we have level 3. We built our meter. Ooh, Jazz getting screwed. I should have. Ooh. Okay. Nah, that's all right, Jazz. You back. You've been my hero. You won the roguelike mode. But when you get back, his assist's on cooldown right now. His assist is on cooldown. Whoa, oh, dude! I know they're removing it in the next playtest, but what's it called? The what did they call the comeback super? Like when your teammate was dead. Yeah, the Juggernaut views. Dude, I missed my combo again. Dude, I'm a fraud. You guys shouldn't listen to me for fighting game anything. Combos are not my strong suit, guys. It's a new build. It's a new build. So like they changed some of the routes. You know how it be. Yeah, exactly. I'm just getting used to Alpha Lab, the beta super ultra secret build. They made a lot of changes. Drops are gonna happen. I gotta relearn everything. Relearn their muscle memory. Our invincible backdash again? Dude, she's so crazy. I honestly thought her invincible backdash was down again. I thought she used it at some other point. Ooh. Sorry, I got my... they added new aggressive forward dash. Ooh. All right. No. Chill. Watch this. I'm gonna invincible forward dash towards her. Oh. Didn't matter. All right, that's the level 3. I can recast my level 3 if I do it fast enough, from what I've heard. All right. It looks like he knows. He's read the patch notes. The other dude is afraid to play neutral and he keeps just spamming projectiles. Zoner players, man, right? He hasn't learned neutral yet. That's all it is. He's playing his game. Jinx does look nasty. Jinx looks a little too nasty, if I'm being honest, but that's just me hating zoners. You know what? I can try the new Jinx, guys. I'll try it after this. How about that? I've never been a zoner player, but I'll give her a shot. Because I know people are excited to see the new character and all that stuff. So, you know, for the crowd, I'll pop a Jinx. All you Arcane fans out there can get your fix. Dude, they're playing so far back. They just putting themselves in the... They be walking themselves in the corner. The corner is such a safe place in this version of the game. Oh my god, as soon as my level 3 is built again... Oh my god, the dog in me is howling, bro. I had to silence it. I had to quiet it. Yeah, they are for real abusing a bug stand on the wall like that. I don't really like this new defensive like part of the game. I hope they like reconsider it in the full release. I'm not a big fan of this gameplay direction. Those owners can just play too safe. I know they're trying to limit tests because they're like, well, what if we give the zoners more defensive options? And that same guy is the guy who designed JP and thought it would be cool to have like a super oppressive zoner have a invincible reversal that beats grabs and sets up his advantage state. I always like to make a joke with my friends that there's like the guy who made JP is like, he just a guy locked in the dungeons of Capcom, and whenever they are like, all right, we need to create like a really stupid, like oppressive, annoying character to deal with, they just get the JP guy out, the JP dungeon guy. JP dungeon guy's been locked up for a while because they've been trying to like, you know, atone for his sins in season 1, but like occasionally they'll pull him out as like, hey, we just made Mai. We need to like give her like one move that like makes her really, really like oppressive to like we need people to want to spend money on her. What move should we give her? And then the JP guy just took out his pen. He like scribbled a little something down and like EX fan? Really? EX fan? Oh my god. You guys are geniuses. Dude, they're playing so defensive. Like, I thought we were like baiting so hard there, and then they were just minding their own business, doing their thing. Yeah, he did peek his head out for Mai. They let him out. They let him out for that move specifically. Jazz, aim for Glowy Rocks McGee. That's his name. Glowy Rocks McGee. I'm sending it on that one. All right, I don't know if I want to fight Glowy Rocks McGee now. I'm quite low. Man, zoners, they're so oppressive. Oh, they're still pushing up though, and we got a whole squad pulling up. Ah, they thought this game was still 2v2. They didn't read the patch notes after all. All right, I started my ult, but because it was done like on round end, it didn't use the cooldown. So, that's good. Or not cooldown, you didn't use the meter, rather. Yeah, beam assists have always been strong in fighting games. Like we've done known that, right? Beam assists have always been strong in tag fighters. All right, I won't lie, guys. I've read the patch notes on the 2x KO stuff on this beta build, and the only thing they didn't have on the patch notes is like this April Fool's stuff. So that stuff I genuinely don't know anything about. All right, we killed the third secondary objective. Oh, dude, he's already running. I was nowhere near this kid. Oh my god, these zoner players too defensive. The zoners these days. Yeah, it's like Shenron. Yeah, you're right. It's just like Shenron. What is this thing? What? That's not in the patch notes. I don't know nothing about that. What? All right. This zoner player is about to get it, bro. Oh, fuck you, zoner player. Get back here. Ah, 2v1. Jazz didn't even have to come in for that one. Sometimes you don't even need to call your assist. Sometimes you just need to let your teammate relax their fingers, right? Jazz said, "Oh, I gotta have a little pee break. Don't worry." And I was like, "Don't worry, bro. I got this." Oh, and they surrendered. See, guys, you can't. Remember how you guys were saying you couldn't just dip mid-match? There it is. They're adding all the new features we all wanted in fighting games. Yeah, that Juggernaut fuse did look pretty crazy right there. All right, I'll play a Jinx for you guys though. I'll play the new character, just so you guys can see what her kit's looking like, in case you haven't seen it in the new stuff, the new online stuff. Wait, why is it freaking out? Can I not change my characters? Hello? Hello? All right, I'm gonna have to make a new lobby, I guess. The lobby, I'll be real. Lobby system in this update, not great, not great. Let's see. Man, I don't know which one I actually take on this character. I don't know too much about this one. I'm gonna have to look up a guide real fast. This patch is confusing, bro. All right, says I want this one. You know what? Who would I prefer in the grass role? You know what? Darius, of course. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's invite Jazz again. All right, new character on the leak. I was readied? There's a ready? Bro, this new system, it's too confusing. I don't see a ready at the bottom. I see find match. All right, he has to pee. And they did say they fixed. He said he had to pee, and then he readied up. Okay, he's about to be so trolled. All right, let's talk about Real 2 XKO though. As you guys probably know, a big reason I really like multiverses is the 2v2 format. So you guys probably can expect that I am going to be playing like a good amount of 2XKO on stream. whenever it comes out, in its full release, not this super secret beta release where they're trying a lot of new things. We'll be blunt. The game might not look exactly like this whenever it fully releases in 2025. So this is very experimental, top secret. Not really. You just gotta go to like I said, the depths of the internet to find this build. In the meantime, chicken jockey. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I love that my green screen is like, what zombie? I actually think I prefer it like this. I don't know why they made the chicken's eyes like this. What? I do like that he's like a popcorn bucket. You have to be gentle with this thing because it's like super cheap. He's like a pop. I mean, you guys, I guess you can't really see inside there, but he's like a popcorn bucket. And the chicken, he's a drink, and you can like separate them. And I'm scared to like pull too hard because like, you know, once again, this thing's omega cheap. Dude, how do I have no clue how to like separate them. They came separated. I put them together, and I know they can be, but I don't want to break him. He's just very funny looking. I might have to show you guys that they added Chicken Jockey to this game in a little bit. It's a little crazy. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Hope everyone's hyped for the stream I got, or the next video I have coming out. I do think that there is a lot of important, I don't want to say important, but like fun stuff that is coming in that video that I feel like a lot of people haven't considered. Like, I feel like a lot of my YouTube content, at least, isn't really going to be necessarily groundbreaking. Like, you're not going to watch a video and be like, oh my god, that's a new thing I've never heard before. You're probably just gonna be like, oh, I want my videos to be like, oh, I guess I never really thought about it like that. And that's why I made the cooldown video, and that's kind of the direction I'm trying to go with the stages video, where like I feel like people take stages for granted. Like, everyone knows what a fighting game stage is, basically, right? But whenever you put it into practice, it's a little different, right? Let's see. Hope you guys enjoy the music. I haven't gotten a copyright struck for playing Too Mellow yet, so I'm glad to have him on my stream. A part of me does wonder if Marvel plans on cooking up another Marvel vs. Capcom anytime soon. Because, like, it's definitely about time, right? You know what? While Jazz is gone, let's look at what Twitter has to say. I'll see if I can find anything funny to talk about on the cursed app. That's not, you know, the most depressing thing ever. You know what? Here, I'll watch this clip with you guys. I haven't actually like seen it at all, but we were talking about Geef earlier. So let's see what this Geef does. Okay. Oh my god, the triple forward dash and burnout. This guy. Ooh. Uh-oh. He's still in burnout. Dude, it's gamer time now. Oh, okay, but that doesn't kill. But like, ooh, no way. Was that a flub on the JP's part, or was that like expert play on the Geef's part, I wonder? Dude, I could never have the cojones to be the Geef that like in burnout triple forward dashes on like 1 health against JP, bro. This guy is built different. I mean, Kakaru, he's you know, he's obviously a very notorious player. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm glad I shared that with you guys. All right, let's get back to gaming now. Here, let me close that. All right, back at it again. All right, Jazz, ready up. I don't see a ready button on my screen, I'll say it. I see find match, and now it says I can find match now that you're ready. I guess now it says I'm ready because I hit find match, but whatever. Oh, that was much faster than what I'm used to. That first match took forever. All right, as you can see, I haven't, you know, Jinx is a new character. I don't have any experience on her. But we're gonna rock it and see if we can make it happen. I've seen enough nerf Echo. You know, my Echo game did go crazy. My Echo game did go a little crazy. Now, I didn't really feel like I went too crazy, but I think at the end I was like, you know, I had knocked out the opponent 10 times. So that was pretty crazy. All right, let's see what this new 2x KO character Jinx is like. I did see them advertise this skin in their most recent like dev blog post. So, you know, I had to try it out, obviously. Now, I'll let you guys know I'm not a zoner player. I don't play zoners like that. So this is gonna be an interesting one, especially since this Caitlyn's name is Caitlyn May. So I'm sure that bodes well. I guess I'll help my grass player real fast. Wait, who is our grass player, Briar? Or whoever that girl. Wait, where is our grass player? What? Oh wait, no, ours is Viego. I'm crazy, or whoever that is. Rather, new character. I'd say even though Jazz took a bit of a beating, we're still in a position where we can make a... Oh, all right, hold on. Now I'm taking a beating. Oh, I'm taking a big beating. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little tough. I can tell these guys have experience in their tag fighters. I think my character really starts coming online when she has a lot of meter. At least that's the feeling I got. And I've done the side objective. Oh man, I'm so cooked actually for that. Well, this certainly isn't good. Won't lie, I'm not a fan of this this Caitlyn character. I hope they consider removing her pending a rework. Oh my god, no way I got hit by that. That's a deceptive hitbox. Yeah, Senna's hitboxes are a little insane, I won't lie. I don't got the matchup knowledge to deal with these new characters. They weren't in the first alpha lab. My poke's going crazy. Oh my god. That hurt box shifting was a little insane. Alright. Dude, yeah, being able to build your win con mid mix-up, insanity. Alright, I'm good. Welcome back. Dude, I hope they remove Caitlyn from 2XKO. I won't lie, I'm not a fan of Caitlyn. I know she's got an arcane presence. But, you know, I didn't even like her that much in Arcane, I'll say it. She was kind of mean. She's a bit of a sourpuss. Okay. We'll go assist our grass roll. All right. We got his invincible backdash on cooldown. No! I wanted to hit him with my level 3. He stole my kill. I just got my level 3. I just built the meter for it mid-combo. That would have been so hype, guys. My meter awareness was insane. Yeah, I think Jinx Braum is a little crazy. I won't lie. Yeah, I think he might be. I think that Yasuo might be playing on the crack build. He definitely should have died there. He knew the threshold of his invincible backdash a little bit more than someone who I'd imagine. No, I tried. I hate missing the big one. Having them universal. Yeah. You guys think this April Fool's stuff is in rank? Probably not, right? Oh, the unblockable mix. The mix from invisibility. Oh my god, bro. I'm not a fan of this comp, bro. I'll be real. I think this comp's a little degen. Oh, whoops, I'm a troll. No, all right, Jazz got this. Jazz got the 2v1, the cleanup. That's still sad though. I definitely should have been moving around. I'm not used to being a zoner. I usually just like to face tank and fight people like a man. Oh, hold on, I gotta pull up my my guide, my strategy guide that someone posted for Jinx. The character breakdown, real fast. All right, it says these. It says I want this in the roguelike shop. She wasted level 3 though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, and looks like my my doubles or my 2v2 partner got a new teammate. Don't worry, I'm back now. I'm back from the bathroom. I plugged in my controller. My monitor's on. I took my sleeping mask off. And my little brother's not on the computer anymore. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Dude, he found the new duo so fast. The Qs in this game are insane. The Q in between rounds. Oh, I'm so cooked. Yeah. Jazz tried. I'm kind of trolling, I don't wanna lie. Jazz is, I'm kind of letting Jazz down. I see why I went for a new duo so fast. Yo, turret's OP. Can we nerf it? It just has 6k HP and deals a third of your health bar with each projectile. Yeah, I think the corner game in this, you know, the corner pressure in this game is kind of non-existent with that turret there. You know, I feel like when you get your opponent into the corner, they should, like, you know, be in a bad position, but it seems like they want you to feel really comfortable in the corner. I know a lot of melee heads are like really on the bandwagon of like, oh, the ledge should be kind of like a safe haven for you to recollect yourself and like reset the situation. But, you know, I've never been one to follow that mental, you know? I've always preferred like rewarding the player for pushing you into the corner. Like, I get that Guilty Gear Strive was trying to go down that route of like, oh, when you're like kicking someone's ass too much in the corner, we should like give them a breather with the wall break. But, you know, I think we're pushing a little too far in the fighting game sphere. I won't lie. Oh my god, I'm such a troll. I'm so bad at this new PvE roguelike. Alright, we're back in it. I might not be good at the PvE, but the PvP, you know, as a fighting game player, I kind of take pride in it, I won't lie. No, I tried to perfect block it, dude. No, bro, that was this new Twisted Fate character. I don't like that he can just turn 2v2s into a 2v3. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of the extra character slot you get for picking Twisted Fate. Yeah, they said Jinx would be hitting crazy OTGs. That's true. That's true. His win wall was quite insane. I do think that Yasuo will probably be pretty good in the Jinx. I mean, as we seen right there, right? I think he'll be a good pocket character. Party Dragon? What? How did I miss that? How did I miss that that was the Party Dragon? Mine. Oh, no way. No way. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god! Alright, I'm not dead though. Actually, I might still be dead though. No! I hate that that Caitlyn character has an execute, you know? She can just like end the round whenever you're already like 10% health. You just don't get that health bar to play with against her. Yeah, Caitlyn level 3 might need some nerfs. It's pretty oppressive. Is that Gambit? Yeah. It's a good Marvel 3 callback, isn't it? Bush just randomly making 2 or more teammates appear might be too much. Yeah, that's true. I was pretty shook whenever I thought we were in a 2v or like I guess a 1v1, and then all of a sudden there was 5. Oh, whoops, I'm an idiot. Yeah, there was nothing we could do there, bro. Alright, I don't know why our red-headed babe character was tower diving into like a 2v5, but whatever. Yeah, the stage hazard went a little insane there. Yeah, that 4-man fuse is pretty wild. I definitely think we need to start playing a little bit more defensive, and not be nearly as, because they are just doing the 4-man fuse. Like, I feel like the devs seen Skullgirls and they're like, oh, you can do a 1-man, a 2-man, or a 3-man. Oh, that's interesting. What if we do a 4-man, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't be that'd be cool if we had a 4-man option? 4-man 4-man tag fighter? Wow. I don't know if this is a good idea. I feel like we're about to get 4-man fused again. Yeah, we should definitely back off. I'm just gonna mind my own business. Bro. Bro! Oh my god. Dude. Where? Ah! We were doing so good before. Alright. We're pretty cooked, guys. I won't lie. This is not our match. Dang. Yeah, his Braum is going crazy. My Jinx is not going crazy. This is my first time Jinx. She only just recently came out. I hit like one good play, and that was it. That's kind of been the extent of my Jinx. Now I am beating the Caitlyn in the PvE mode, so that's cool. And I guess the PvP as well. All right, I just want this corner down. Oh, all right, we're back in the game, guys. Alright, I don't think we want to push our luck here. Because I do think they got another round to go. I tried. Alright. I'm back in the game, gamers. Ooh. He was so confident. He didn't even try to sidestep it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think hold on. Oh my god, I gotta hit my perfect block. It's out of my hands. It's up to you guys now. All right, I'm helping. I'm helping from a distance, but I'm helping. I don't think we can end. I don't really know what they're doing over there. I mean, I guess they'll get a turret, or they might get a turret, but I don't think they can end over there. All right, now we're out of here. Nice try, homie. Nice parry into level 3. Yep. Now tag switch so you can heal your gray health. Yeah, I gotta heal some. I do gotta heal some gray health real fast. I'm hurting. All right, there we go. Oh, I've completely whiffed my level 3. Wow, my level 3 only costs 40 meter. That's crazy. The bar requirement on her level 3 might be a little crazy. Yeah, they gotta go back to play PvE. They can't afford to play PvP right now. Combo the Senna. I was so close to getting a TOD on the Senna. Oh my god. Dude, what? Gambit did so much damage. How much damage did he get? Oh my god, Gambit 2-touched me. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with the Gambit crossover, low key. Jinx Viego carry? No, I don't think real. I think Jazz kind of carried it, bro. Jazz went crazy on that game. I hit left click on people, or I hit light attack on people, but aside from that, that's about it. Like, Braum, he doesn't do a ton of damage, but it really is the impact of having Braum on your team that you really feel, you know. All right. How do I unready? Is there a way for me to? Okay, you just hit the X button. Got it. Here, I actually wanted to try Yasuo in this build as well, real fast. Because I honestly thought that in the original build, that Yasuo was like one of the most like sleeper broken characters in the game. And I don't think anyone believed me. Everyone's like, nope, he's just good. But like, he had some of the best buttons. He had like some of the best answers to projectiles. He had like combo. He was like one of, if not the only character in the game that by himself with no like assist or like teammate supering in his combo, he could combo his super into his level 3. Yeah, new skin leads. Yeah, the wall into Q is OP. Dude, yeah, he had some of the best pokes in the game, some of the best damage in the game. He had like 4-way mix that was like pretty safe, that he could do pretty consistently. Like, I genuinely thought Yasuo was like the best character in the game. And everyone was like, nope, he's just okay. I know it was all the Yasuo heads. I know it was. Yes, gotta ready up. Yeah. I think most people agree that Echo was better, because Echo did have like a lot of this, like, you know, I do think Echo was better, like in hindsight now, but definitely at the time when it took people a little bit of time to get like Echo rolling, I think Yasuo had an argument for best in the game. But once people like really started to understand and like figure out his mix and like how to like really optimize his damage and also get like hard knockdown mix with Echo, things went like really, or you know, things very quickly spiraled into Echo being pretty agreed to be the best character in the game. But now that they're adding like, you know, tech roll out, like, on, like, when you get hit grounded, like, beforehand, and I might be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure, like, every knockdown was a hard knockdown in that game, or in the Alpha Lab, or something similar to that, but they did add, like, on Wake Up, you can roll left or roll right, and only specific moves will knock you down for, like, a true hard knockdown. So I do think Echo will get nerfed for that, and I'm sure like Yasuo will too. But like, man, Yasuo was pretty crazy. But yes, Echo, I agree, was probably better overall. Just like he kind of had everything Yasuo had, but like his mix was more real, and also his projectile was wild. Like, Yasuo had a projectile and a good answer to projectiles with, like, wind wall, like, stab. But, like, you know, it took time to set up, and, you know, like, once he did it, there wasn't really a whole lot of threat. When Echo threw his projectile, not only were you, like, worried about the projectile itself, like, it stayed on screen for a while, so he just kind of got to run behind it for, like, free, like, I don't want to call it free mix, but, like, you know, pretty good, reliable mix. But yeah, it was certainly a time. Let's see. While we wait, what does Twitter have to say? That Geef clip was pretty awesome that we watched earlier. I'm hoping we can find more stuff like that. Oh, I think I brought it up when you left. When you left, Victor. But I got a chicken jockey. I seen the Minecraft movie today. It's pretty funny. All right, that's all. I mean, I did hear rumors that in 2XKO they actually added Chicken Jockey to the game, so I might have to pull him out. I might have to pull out the secret hidden Chicken Jockey character. Here, I'll see if I can pull him up in my loot. Cause as soon as I heard Chicken Jockey was in the game, I sold my house and my kids and like my left arm and my soul to get him. So let me see if I can like pull it up real fast. All right, where is it? Yeah, there he is. Chicken Jockey himself. I guess you guys only got like a frame to see it, but you know. Honestly, I'm surprised there still isn't a Jack Black Dub champion in this game. That is true, actually. Oh, damn, we're both running Ignite. This is so awesome. You know, I was wondering how Nautilus would be whenever he got added to 2x KO. I guess we can check it out. Was this skin not in the Alpha Lab? I feel like it was. Was it not? Oh, yeah, that is who it was. Dude, yeah, that clip was insane. Bro, seeing him, like, 4-3 times against JP in Burnout with, like, 1 hit left, is like, oh my god, bro. I couldn't. Yeah, this is the old man Yasuo, definitely. Alright. What was the other skin that? Because Yasuo did have a skin in the original, right? Like in 2x KO. It was a red one with white hair. I see. Okay. I also don't remember the name. I thought it was Spirit Blossom, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh my god. The fucking... Ooh. No fucking way, Jazz with the 3 kills early game, bro! Dude, Jazz went crazy! Jazz with the fucking early triple. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Dude, are they still brawling, dude? Oh my god. Oh, they thought about it. Alright, I gotta back though. This has been too hype. Yeah, massive Braum play. Hey, everyone drops their combos. It happens. We've already seen that with me. He's got 30 KOs in the 2 KO game. True. We gotta rename this to 3x KO. Ugh. I'm sorry, Jazz. I couldn't be there. There was so many. The PvE was too strong over here. If I ignored the PvE, it would have been all kaflooey. Dang, our Vi's. You're being a little too ambitious. Rolled some. Alright. Nice. Alright, well, hey, that's a good start. Oh. Wait, he's here again, bro? Really? Dude, this isn't 3x KO. Why are we getting like why is there oh my god, it's so annoying. I can't even come up with a joke for that one. Because I'm so obnoxious. Yeah, this MF is terrible in neutral. Yeah, their neutral is not great, but I guess it don't help when, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter when they're playing 3x KO. They really gotta nerf the 3-player fuse, I think. Might be a little strong. That'd be a pretty crazy modern controls. Okay. All right, Jazz got this 1v1, I believe. Oh, shit. All right, if he wanted some, I was going to give him some. Yasuo is so OP with his double super combo. That's true, that's true. Whenever I can, like, super into super, it's kind of insane. I think when they made the change that made it so that Yasuo got his super from just hitting his, like, poke, or got access to his super just a few seconds after landing his poke, like his level 1, I thought that was a little much. I'll say it, guys. All right, we're getting a little BM on these new Nautilus players. I get it. They're trying the new character. They want to have fun. But like when they start bagging me, I gotta bag them back. I can't just let them get away with that, right? You can't bag and not show up. If you bag, you gotta know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're a clown. All right. I was worried the Vi was gonna try to steal my thunder. You know, I dumped all my bar on that, so I'm not trying to have a, you know, give Vi the victory screen. All right, yeah, Vi can have that one. Vi can have that one. I wasn't paying too close attention. I won't lie. I looked away from my monitor. No! Alright, that corner. I'm gonna say it again, guys. The corner should get nerfed. Corner should get nerfed. Yeah, that shit poke being positive on neutral is crazy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Whoops. Wait, what am I doing? Ah, no, Jess! No, he got out 1v1. He lost it. It sucks. When they said they reduced the lethality in this game, I wasn't expecting that. That's true. I didn't know they were gonna go over the top and make it so defensive. Oops. It's so unsatisfying. They like made it so that whenever you like miss a big minion, oh my god, they like make it like twerk on you. It's so sad. Ah, I thought I had it. I messed it up. I messed up my combo. I thought my wind wall was blocking that misfortune level 3. I think I was just getting hit by it. All right, I think we're still doing. Oh my god, that little furry creature named Updog is going crazy. I guess I'm a little scared of the furry creature. Okay, I think I just get this corner. We're gonna nerf the turret, the corners ourselves. Just by removing them from the game. See ya. Ooh. Hee hee. Is that guy the serve from Marvel 2? He had a glow up. It's true. They got a lot of cameos in this one. Oh my god, bro. Ah. Okay. I thought we were about to choke so hard for no reason. Yeah, I think Riot really believes in the tag fighter vision for 3x KO. Yeah, ain't no way. Oh, hold up, my music stopped. Alright, let's get it. I'd say we're having a good match so far, though. Hmm. That's no bueno. Ooh, Jazz over here trying to 1v1 this guy. Oh, he's kind of doing... Okay, okay, no. He had Vi, he had Vi. I probably should have aimed for the Yasuo. I was like, maybe I can get the misfortune. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, yeah. Our little mini boss will make up for it, I think. Dude, I messed that up terribly. Yeah, this is not it. Just don't. I would not.
Listen to rare covers of your favorite artists on the YouTube Music.
Playing with fire. Well, that's no cool. You know what? I tried to do wind wall. My bad. I tried to do wind wall ignite, which just wasn't happening. Hey man, I'll go hit the sack. I have a big test for college. Thanks for the stream. Have a good one. Hey, good luck on the test. Good luck on the test, man. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, you know, I hope you'll tune in next time. Take care, man. Oh. Ooh. No, she took my windscreen. Okay. We're definitely getting rid of the walls now. I got a lot of gold. Should probably back. Probably restart the round. Save my meter. Listen to Kelpie G. What are you talking? I don't know. It's chill, dude. What can I say? You're right. I probably should be listening to the soundtrack to 2XKO. I definitely was going to engage on that if I got it. All right, after this one ends, I think I'm gonna play one more with Chicken Jockey, the secret Chicken Jockey character, and then I'll probably be done for the stream for the day. Here, I'll put on the 2XKO OST just for you, Jazz. To be fair, their OST does go crazy, actually.
It was just another day on the court, till he showed up. He brought Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites pizza.
Yeah, Yasuo is still strong. Might need a nerf, honestly. Alright, now it's time for us to play the Forbidden Chicken Jockey character. Okay. I think that's good. I think this is optimal Chicken Jockey. If I read the patch notes correctly. If I've studied the frame data enough. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Dabbling in the dark arts, I see. I mean, I gotta play Chicken Jockey. This is 2XK. This is the pre-release super secret build of 2XKO that your parents don't want you to know about. Of course. This will probably be the only time I stream it because, you know, I might get banned from 2XKO if I keep streaming their unreleased Alpha Lab 2 footage. So I wouldn't expect to see me play this version of it very regularly, but whenever it fully releases, I'll definitely be playing some 2XKO. But for the super secret beta build, you know, we're balling. It's time to get Chicken Jockey, bro. I love that he's blue because of this stupid green screen. You can see all the parts that are important. Oh my god, I got Steve on my team? Oh, shit. Steve and Chicken Jockey are going to go insane. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I gotta go to this layout. Ain't no way we got Steve and Chicken Jockey in 2x KO. They went insane for this build. Did you raid their office to get this build? You know, I heard if you just go to the darkest parts of the internet in which no one should ever go, you can actually find this build secretly. And, you know, I had to get it for content, right? Oh, that's what it's about. Interesting. Yeah, the dark web, guys. It's called Riot.com, unfortunately. Oh my god. Chicken Jockey isn't nearly as tanky as I thought he'd be. Yeah, just Jockey. Jockey. Oh my god, my cat is freaking out. She's too hyped for Chicken Jockey. Yeah, don't you guys hear the music? This is 2XKO. Whoops, that was not great. Oh, shit. No way, dude. Oh my god, Chicken Jockey might need a buff, bro. Chicken Jockey might need a buff. I mean, I think Chicken Jockey really starts popping off at level 3. But like, dude, I'm so sad I lost that. Dang, what? Are Amumu's already giving up? That's so crazy, dude. I ain't never seen a guy just be like, I think our comp is bad, so I'm just not gonna play the game. Oh my god, bro. No! I knew he was gonna take it. Ah, no. The Braum win screen. Alright, whatever. Chicken Jockey takes this fast, and then Chicken Jockey out. Alright, Chicken Jockey out. Dude, I for real have never just seen someone be like, I'm not gonna play. That's so crazy. Oh, he's moving now. He's actually doing stuff now. Alright, Chicken Jockey, he might be back in. Chicken Jockey and Steve seems quite impressive. Alright, I'm out. Alright, Steve. When we get back, I'm gonna ult, or I'm gonna do my level 3, and then we're gonna go crazy. Alright, come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Nice. Chicken jockey. Oh shit. Chicken jockey. Oh, dude. I'm so glad they added chicken jockey and fucking Minecraft Steve in this game. Oh shit. I'm backing off, Steve. Dude. She is not hurting you. Alex cannot do damage to you. That's crazy. She was just wailing on you that whole time and you did not care. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Oh. Green thing. What green thing are you talking about? You mean like next to York? What do you ping it? Ping it. Oh. I don't know. Green thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Green thing on Chicken Jockey's Master. I don't see a green thing. Oh, zombie. Yeah, of course. Wait, no. I don't know. This? Oh, wait, I don't know. Oh, that's my Eternals. That's my Eternals. A new thing they added in 2XKO. A little extra, like, you know, cosmetic payment thing in 2XKO. It just shows that I have one of them. It's like achievements for your character. Uh-oh. Ah. Chicken jockey. Uh-oh. Chicken jockey. Oh my god, and we both live. That's so awesome. I was kind of worried that you'd die for that, but we got her. She got chicken jockeyed. Oh my god, this is a great match to end on. I fucking love Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey and 2XKO goes insane. That might have to be the next video. Chicken Jockey and 2XKO is actually crazy. God, wouldn't that make an amazing name for like a video? It goes so hard. Oh my God. Fucking Steve's got schmovement, dude. I gotta let him know. The chicken jockey is kind of the new hotness. Holy shit. I stepped into one mine. Chicken jockey. Hmm. That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess they were scared of the power of the chicken jockey. Oh my God, our Pingu Garrett is 0-5. Oh no, he is getting bodied. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think mid is good. We just need to stay in our 2x KO lane. Do the Eternals have to hit certain milestones? I thought I have Steve's and I thought I had Steve's. I don't know. I don't know if what milestones I've hit. But that was like my guess. Maybe the green thing's something else. And I'm just wrong. That's always a possibility. I mean, got her ass, I guess. Alright. Okay, their entire team's dead, so... Well, most of it, at least. The ones that matter to us are dead, so... Cool. Alright. Let's go get Party Dragon. I'm ready to party. Alright, Chicken Jockey starting Party Dragon. This is awesome. I think this should be fine. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna contest me. I am chicken jockey after all. Ooh, I was a little scared for a second there. Alright. Chicken Jockey needs to back. He has 4,000 monies. Chicken Jockey's been popping off. And Steve. Chicken Jockey and Steve have been popping off. Why not backing? I wasn't backing that whole time? That's insane. Alright, Chicken Jockey's gotta dance a little. Follow the Chicken Jockey, please, gamers. Chicken Jockey needs friends! No! Chicken Jockey was slain by the by the Nether Dragon. This sucks. I'm gonna start playing with a closed world Minecraft now. Single player only. I'm gonna get a Minecraft realm and share it with no one. Okay. I think we just end now. We end the game, we end the stream, we wrap it up. It's been fun, gamers. But, you know, Chicken Jockey's a little bit of a celebrity. He's got places to go, like people to meet. You know how it's gotta be. Someone's got it back. I'll do it. I trust him. Chicken Jockey stays for glory. Alright. It's been 2 XKO. Alright. Guys, I'll say it. After playing a lot of Chicken Jockey, I think him and Steve are a little bit of an oppressive combo. I think they should consider removing Chicken Jockey from the full release of the game, honestly. I hate to say it because I had so much fun playing Chicken Jockey, but it feels a little bit like a cash grab. They're trying to like put him in the game, you know, but yeah, he's a little overboard in my opinion. Man, I was hoping to get his autograph too. Yeah, I think maybe when they drop 3x KO, they might consider adding Chicken Jockey back to the game. Oh my god. This motherfucker over here being like, nice normal S, bro. Oh my god. Oh, bro. Next game we play of 2x KO, I'm just gonna like not kill them and just let them kill me, actually. Anytime you land a stun, I'm like, oh, okay. Stuns are cheap. I'm just gonna let them, you know, get out of the stun and walk away. Because, you know, Brahm's a little broken. Brahm could use some nerfs, too, while we're talking about it. While we bring it up. Alright. But I do think that's going to be everything. That's going to be all for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. It was definitely fun, but we're probably not going to play this build of 2x KO again until maybe next year. Maybe next year we might pull out this build of 2x KO. But I think a once a year super pre-build, super secret alpha build of 2x KO is good enough for this stream, methinks. But yeah. With that, I am wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and take care, everyone. I'll try to be on stream again tomorrow with probably some Street Fighter or Bleach. We'll see. I'll talk to Jazz, see what he's doing by the time like stream's about to start. Sometimes Jazz is available, sometimes Jazz isn't. We also gotta start doing more multiverses rank, so it might be a multiverses rank Monday. Well, we're gonna play it by ear. But yeah, peace out for now, everyone, and have a nice night.